Hello and welcome back to Aurora Falls. We're continuing on our mission to make some gold and strike it rich here in Alaska. Today's going to be a busy day, and as you can see, the weather is taking a turn. Yep. Jeff Railroadson, one of my family members, has said that it looks like the weather is not going to get better before it gets worse. So we've got to get some of this work done before it really starts blowing a blizzard out here. Well, today's mission is simple. We've got to take coal up to the tool manufacturing site located up in the mountains there. So the first step is get to the coal mine. Now we're here in our Mastodon. She is old reliable. What an engine. I couldn't ask for a better companion to my journeys than the Mastodon. This is a level 7 train. DLC train as well. But it gets the job done. Now I don't know if you noticed, but the town is a lot bigger now. Yep. Here we have the graves of the fallen who worked hard to make this place a home. Yeah, industry's really taken off here. Once they heard that we're working on getting that gold mine up and running and getting some gold ingots transported, suddenly everybody's got gold fever. Yep, this place is well and truly alive. Although everybody's probably trying to stay out of this nasty weather. Beautiful town. I think we'll call this town the town of Aurora. But off we go. Yeah, this is one of those good days when you are thankful that you have an enclosed cab on your engine. I think we need to increase the regulator here, get some speed going. Don't want to be going too slow on an uphill. Yeah, we're just coming up to the old farm. Yeah, before there was anybody here, there were farmers. This area is pretty good for cattle. Jim, Jean, Jeff. These are all of my family Jim is the one who was in that accident. Now we're going to take the back way into the coal mine here. It'll make it a lot easier to get up that hill and into the mountains. Yeah, nice and dry in here. Here we are at the depot. This is a secondary depot here. Yeah, this is the original actually. This is how the farmers used to get their grain in, is they went in through this depot. The depot down at my rail yard. That was actually built later. Purpose-built. It was purpose-built. The company had the funds and thought that they'd put it into a big development up here. And of course, the real profit comes from the gold. Once we get that gold in, then we'll start to see the return on the investment. Because that rail yard costed a lot of money to build. Yeah. Dozens of switches, machine sheds, engine sheds, loads of track. Yeah, they built it quick. I mean, we had a lot of good men just hammering nails and laying down rail. Hundreds of them. It only took about a year, a summer, I would say. But we had hundreds of guys up here just putting down the rail. Yeah, once the east to west and west to east railroad was made, a lot of people were looking for work, and, well, Alaska's the final frontier. But, you know, this is the place where the money comes in. So everybody wants a slice of the pie when it comes to gold. Getting up to the gold mine now, or sorry, not the gold mine, I'm getting ahead of myself. The coal mine. Here we are. So we're going to fill these hoppers up with coal. Head on up the mountain. I'm starting to worry that we're not going to be able to get this gold production well and truly underway before the winter hits. I'm using a little speed loading trick. There we go. Alright, let's get this coal up that mountain. And we'll make some haste. We don't want the coal getting too wet. There's me, John Railroadson. I'm one of many. My mother had quintuplets, and we all like to dress the same. Yeah, back in the day, it wasn't so uncommon. And we stayed close, too. One great thing is that coal lasts a long time in your hopper. You got a huge coal hopper full, you're gonna be good for a while. But of course you don't want to be shoveling too wet of coal into your firebox here. So here we are, we're coming up to the iron ore mine. Great industry here. A lot of guys down in that hole digging and working. They've got loads of material to work with. Right, here we go. We're going up the side of the mountain here. Ooh, what's that? Is that a mountain lion? We got some mountain lions. Must be getting ready to teach their cubs how to hunt and prepare for winter. Hopefully there's no baby bison around. Or deer. But once they get the scent, I think there will be no getting them off. Oh yeah. The construction of this mountainside rail track was quite the endeavor, that's for sure. Hugging the side here. Great view, beautiful view from up here. You can see all the way down to the lake. Just fantastic. You wouldn't want to fall, that's for sure. A big heavy train would make me a bit worried coming up here. Here's those bison. They love grazing up here. This is some real great grass for them to eat. Looks like they're preparing for winter as well. Enjoying the fresh grass while they can. And when we see the bison, we know we're close. Just around the bend, and then we're into the we're onto the plateau. Making great progress here. I do worry about the weather. You know, the smart and sensible thing to do is to wait through the winter for some better weather. But we are sort of on the clock here because we've invested a lot of money into this project and we need to see some returns or else we're going to go bankrupt. Yep. We've borrowed a lot from the banks and from other companies with the plan to make profit and to pay back the loan. So we're going to have to put our safety on the line in order to see this project through. It's a real gamble, that's for sure. Real gamble. Well, here we are, and you can see the tracks in the background leading up. And just beyond is the Dead Man's Pass, the most dangerous place in all of Alaska. Let's get this unloaded. Okay, not a bad haul at all. Well, we've come down the mountain and we're going to be getting back into our rail yard. It was something coming down the mountain. Here we're passing by some more farms. Yep, I reckon next on our list should be, oh, I don't know what we're going to do next, but every step we take is a step closer to the gold. Here we are, back to safety, back to home base. Well, I reckon that was a productive day, that's for certain. We're regularly venturing up into the mountains now, and I reckon that it won't be too long before we're faced with destiny. And we're going to have to take on the Dead Man's Pass for ourselves. And hopefully we fare better than our cousin, Jim Railroadson. Or our brother. I get my brothers and cousins mixed up all the time. But I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to the next episode soon in Aurora Falls.